Hey, welcome back to my channel. So what we're gonna wear this autumn and winter? Of course, I'm gonna explain, I'm gonna show you pictures from runways, maybe my own examples too. But I wanted to begin this video saying, in general, most common things we are wearing during the autumn and winter. First of all, leather, then plaid or check print, and finally the muted colors. I really don't want to go into details about these three because I think they are such a common sense for many of us. The only one thing I'm gonna say, this time I've seen a lot of shiny leather. My honest opinion, I don't really like shiny leather, maybe to some degree yes, but this vinyl shiny kind of leather, it's not my story. But people who do love this drama, love showing that rock and roll kind of vibe, punk maybe vibe too, why not? It's absolutely and really to someone individual taste, I would say, but for my personal taste I would rather keep matte leather. What else? As I said, plaid or check print, again it's a common story for every single autumn, and muted colors. But what I'm gonna do now, I really want to dive deep into other trends, what I see designers are bringing to attention, and I do think they do have a place to be, and I kind of feel that some of them might be quite massive. Let's begin our fashion analytics for the autumn winter 25-26. First thing what I'm gonna discuss, so this will be the bold shoulders tailoring. I put these two under one category because where comes the tailoring? When you are defining your waist, your shoulders always take that accent on themselves. The smaller, the thinner waist you have, the more accent is on your shoulder. Yeah, so what do we see? We see the tendency again from I think 2 winters, same trend, and it is the bold shoulders, massive accent, firm standing out, structured shoulders, showing that women are strong, women have this inner strength to have the same titles as men do. Yeah, so what do we have? Actually everything, guys, starting from shirts, it can be coats, it can be blazers, anything you want, as long as it has some kind of accent on shoulders, this will be in a trend. Another thing here, as I already mentioned, defined waist. So again, I think this is the third autumn when we have such attention to defined waist. What I see a lot, what I've noticed designers are introducing, obviously on the models, on the runway shows, this is a belt. Belt is styled in many outfits. You can wear it on a jumper, on a cardigan, you can wear it on a coat. A lot of designers introducing belt in the styles. So what we can say from both these trends and shoulders and defined waist, we can see that hourglass silhouette is sort of coming back in a trend. I think it's great, my personal opinion. It's nice, it's cool to be strong woman, but at the same time not to be afraid, show your feminine side. It takes courage to have same titles in the business, in the work market as men, but at the same time highlighting your feminine side. I think I talked enough about the trend number 1. Let's move to trend number 2. So the trend number 2, it comes from summer and it stays with us. So these are stripes. I do see, actually I've seen a lot this summer, plenty boutiques, plenty designers brand introduce beautiful shirts in stripes, vertical. They can be bold, massive, tiny, they can be a few combination of few stripes, let's say red and blue. This trend will go to autumn and winter. I think many love stripes. This is such a versatile print. It can be both and in smart, in a very casual styling, and I think it looks well in outfits, so I don't see a reason why we would ignore stripes. Especially I do believe many of you already have stripes, and so this would be a perfect time to add them into your autumn outfit, into your winter outfits as well. While we're talking about stripes, don't get me wrong, it's not only shirts. Obviously these are very popular horizontal stripe tops, long sleeves. We always wore them, we are wearing and we will be wearing, and they are always great detail in any outfit. outfit. Another thing, there will be obviously shirts, skirts in stripes. I did see a lot the brands introduced during the summer stripes, especially the palazzo trousers, sort of jogger style trousers. And another thing what I see, it's also jean in stripe. Here, however, I would say jean in stripe might need styling. Of course, if you're pairing this with a white or black t-shirt, yeah, there is no much to be done in an outfit. But when you want to take this to a bit more interesting vibe, to a bit more complex detailing in your outfit, it actually requires a knowledge in styling. So my recommendation would be to you, if you're not really sure how to style, how to wear jeans in stripes, do take a look at the platforms like My Theresa, like Farfetch. They do always show different styles and the way how something can be styled, and I really do love their stylists and the way how they are styling. Let's move to third trend, and it is called anti-algorithm trend. What this mean, guys? I will try to be short in explaining. I hope I will manage to explain this in short words. A few designers, they're trying to fight against stereotypic thinking, against social media algorithms. When you go to your social media, whether this is Instagram, Pinterest, I don't know, any social media, if you are liking or you're paying attention to something particular, an algorithm is picking up your preference, your taste, and every single next post, reel, anything that will be suggested to you will be based on what you have liked, where you hold your attention. I hope this makes sense. So this way, social media algorithm will not give you anything else apart only from what you have paid your attention to. Meaning that your focus is narrowed down to one and particular style. And why this is wrong? Because we do have a really narrow understanding of beauty, if you want. We are becoming victims of something really specific, and then you are unable to recognize, if I can say so, beauty in something else rather than in, let's say, something particular you've seen for many times. Minimalism and maximalism. Just because minimalism have become such a massive, and it's easy to understand. So Dries Van Noten collections, Valentino now, they do have complex styling, they do have complex interpretation of colors, prints, styles, and not many people are able to understand this. So what happens now? Designers like Prada, like Jonathan Anderson, and some other designers, they are trying to shape people's, let's say, focus. They're trying to show you something more than you used to have, you used to see a lot. And how it is done, so anything what you already own in your wardrobe, you are trying to wear it on repeat. You are trying to see other ways how to style one or another piece. I know now in modern world, when we have plenty of clothes available, when we have so many people demonstrating their clothes, their ability to style, it's kind of difficult to go beyond what you already know. So here comes, you are trying to switch off, you're trying to ignore the information you get from the social media, and you're trying to feel yourself. How would you wear something, what you would buy, not being influenced by someone who's shown you skirt or pants or trousers, but actually feeling yourself, how you want to wear it, what you want to wear. Basically, here trend is you are becoming very individualistic and you becoming yourself. Okay, so trend number 4 is the full coat. Brands introducing full. So it can be anything you like, something big, something short, very long. And I also seen it's not only full like coat, it's also some kind of maybe full scarf, sort of scarf, it can be full hat, it can be anything what you like. I also seen, I think some time ago, Zara released shoes, skirts, dresses with the imitation of fur. It is cool. I'm not really sure how you would wear it, because those styles more suggest about summer styles, like short skirts, like short dresses and those sandals. Definitely you wouldn't wear these styles during the winter, it would be way too cold, not practical. Yeah, but I'm trying to say that the fur gets attention, and obviously we will see, I guess, we will see a lot of fur this winter and next winter. Guys, I hope it makes sense. Let's move to trend number 5. So here comes the pencil skirt. I think in one of my videos I already mentioned the pencil skirts. Yeah, so pencil skirts do get attention, but these are not the pencil skirts that we used to wear that are above the knee or in the middle of your knee, let's say. They are below your knee. They are not tight. They can be sort of pencil, straight cut. They can be slight a silhouette style pencil skirt. They can be in a minimalistic vibe with some kind of horizontal lines. They can be with the fringes. They can be with raw hem. This can be inner lines. This can be maybe wool. They can be office styles. This can be minimalistic styles, as I said. Plenty of ideas now and I see a lot in the market, especially COS. I think has quite a few good pencil skirts in different colors. Fantastic for those who want to look fresh, feminine, trendy in office styles. And let's move to next, lace or laces. I've seen a lot of brands introducing, designers, brands introducing lace kind of style clothes, skirt, dresses, blouses. My personal opinion, they are not trend. These are anti-trend already. Just because they are plenty on a runway doesn't mean that they will be actually in a trend. Why I think this is anti-trend now? Because first of all, when I think seasons back, I think 2 years back, when Chloe introduced her collection, everyone was obsessed with the lace. All brands, boutiques, shops, they just had plenty stocks for the customers. People were buying, some were questioning how to wear it, some were styling. But we do have way too much lace clothes, and they are quite complex in styling, and people would need education in style. Obviously, if you have a great taste and you have very good sense of styling, you easily see details in the outfit. For you, maybe it's not difficult to style, but from what I see, even though there is a full social media with the lace style clothes, I do see that they are not practical, and I do believe and I see people are practical nowadays, and that's why this is my reasoning, laces won't be in a trend. Despite the fact plenty designers introduced again lace clothes. Right, guys, let's talk about next trend. Here I'm gonna stay a little bit maybe longer because I want to discuss colors. As I said, from autumn to autumn we do have muted colors in the trends. We always have burgundy, khaki, plum, like I'm wearing now. These kind of colors are always sort of in autumn styles, but this autumn and this winter something is changing. I think designers and people in general, they don't want let go the summer, they want to extend that summer feeling, and here comes the colors. But I am very happy because I do love colors, and I hope you do too. First of all, let's speak about the color that was in a trend for whole year, still is in a trend and will be in a trend. So this is a brown color. This can be very dark, intensive chocolate brown, this can be this cold coffee bean brown, this can be be milk chocolate, this can be cappuccino, this can be caramel, brown, any brown you like, but brown will be in a trend, still at the very leading position, but there will be some other colors coming, more vibrant. They will be added to our autumn and winter palette to be mixed, to be paired with that dark intense chocolate brown. We don't want to look very depressive, we don't want to be very heavy in our outfit. I will list those colors, I will also show you the pictures for your own personal understanding, and I really hope you will be including those colors in your autumn outfit. So those colors will be very bright, juicy, vibrant red color will be in a trend. So we used to have red, I think 3 years ago, when everyone was obsessed with red tights. Now red will be in coats, in trenches, in skirts. You can actually bring back your red tights, why not? So also orange will be in the styles, adding that energy, adding that contrast in outfit. In my personal opinion, orange and brown, they actually look good together. Another two colors that will be in a trend, so this would be the yellow. Yeah, so here obviously you choose your yellow. There will be quite a few shades of yellows. There will be purple, beautiful purple color coming into trend, very dark, intense, cool purple, or very pastel purple. My personal opinion, I do love pastels, and I think pastels work really well and really stylish in the autumn outfit. And guys, I do have a video where I am showing you how I am adding a color to really simple, let's say, achromatic style outfits. Yeah, please watch that video. Another one big color that comes into trend, so this will be the blue, but particular aqua blue shade. We always have navy, we always have this royal electric blue, and obviously these two shades will be still with us as any autumn and winter, but here comes beautiful aqua blue, a little bit like a turquoise, a little bit like a blue, I don't know, something in the middle. I really like it. I already have a shirt in this color and it looks so beautiful in outfit. Other colors will be in a trend, like black always is in a trend for the autumn and winter. I would say white color takes attention. I think maybe quite a few will start wearing white during the autumn, obviously when it's not raining. So very last trend left here, I wanted to mention some accessories. So first of all, what I see a lot designers brought on the runway show, this is massive slouchy bag, soft bags. Yeah, if you don't have massive slouchy bag, I do believe you might have some kind of shopper bag. What I'm saying, just because now we stepped into sort of era wearing bags under your armpit somewhere here, I know it's not really practical way wearing your bag, but it kind of adds that minimalistic cool vibe to your outfit. Yeah, so you can wear your normal shopper bag, as I said, but if you want to have some kind of cool and super trendy bag, so this rather will be massive slouchy bag, soft. You can add some kind of small bag as a second bag. This would be cool styling detail. I do see quite a few designers bringing it. I do see quite a few stylists using this as a trick in their outfit. If we're talking about shoes, so these are the brogues, these are the loafers, chunky flats, or this can be like a moccasin, so something that would remind us school vibe, school uniform vibe, I don't know. So yeah, so these will be sort of in a trend. And finally, what I wanted to mention, I know I already spoke about coats, but we will have in the trends the cape style coats. They are extremely practical and comfortable because that cape, it serves you like a scarf. It looks really feminine, it gives that chic, I would say, vibe, and I think it comes from the last winter. Yeah, so these will be in a trend. We will have those cape style coats. Again, it's up to your taste what size you want, short, medium or long. With the long it might look quite heavy, you would be here with the cape and quite long, way too covered I would say, but again it's up to your taste. What I wanted to say, guys, I wanted to finish this video saying you one and very important thing. The trend on anti-algorithm is coming, so anything what I mentioned here, it's a great to broaden your knowledge, your understanding of what will be in the market, but still you always wear what you like, what you feel comfortable with. Another thing what I hate seeing, that people, let's say last year they bought beautiful coat what was in the trend, and now they won't wear it because something else came to trend. I really believe that we have to use all clothes at full potential. Don't try to be someone who wants to wear all fashion trends. How weird it wouldn't sound, but being fashionable, it's actually not being stylish, guys. So yeah, and I really hope you took something for yourselves, and I really hope to see you back on my channel, and thank you, bye.